My name is Aaron Rule. I'm from Bluffton, Ohio. It's about an hour from here. A little bit about me. I am a youth leader at my church. For the middle school, we have average about 35 to 40 middle school kids. It's just me as the youth leader, and we have a youth pastor that is above me. A little bit about my story. When I was in middle school, I was bullied. It started in middle school. Basically, I had a lot of friends, but not as many friends as I wanted to. I was pushing in lockers. I was basically spit on by girls throughout high school, throughout middle school. My 8th grade year of middle school, I accepted Christ at a camp for a winter retreat. I decided to go to the camp because I was part of a, not a youth group, but it's called Campus Life, Youth for Christ. Basically, one of the guys wanted me to go because he thought I would have a fun time. And I didn't think I was going to have a fun time. But I did, and I actually accepted Christ in the last night of camp. And so that was my 8th grade year. My freshman year, it all started worse with bullying, where one incident happened where I was running, got tripped in the hallway and everything. And then I had another incident on school grounds behind the school. A kid picked a big piece of blacktop, hit me right in the head, hit me this close of hitting me in the temple and killing me. And I suffer from speech problems to that. I have headaches all the time, and I have to live with that my whole life. And the kid even admitted I did nothing to antagonize him. I didn't bully him. I didn't pick on him. Basically, he just said it. He just did it, and he had no reason for him to do it, that I did anything to him. And my sophomore year, I was running, got tripped outside, fractured my right arm, had a knee surgery where it was just a basic surgery where the doctors they said there would be nothing wrong, where it's just a normal procedure where I shouldn't have any complications. But I had this rare complication from that surgery where my knee swelled up so badly that the doctors thought I was going to lose my right leg because it put so much pressure on my nerves. And luckily the doctors got that swollen down that I would be able to walk. I still limp in that. Throughout high school, I was bullied and everything. I had friends also in high school, like really good friends, but I tried to go to college after high school. I was like, I'm going to go to college so I can make more friends. I wanted to be a youth pastor. The college I went to, basically, because I have ADD and ADHD, they basically said they could not help me at all. So I felt worthless because I felt worthless because I'm like, I'm not going to succeed at life. So when I came back home that week, I was going to commit suicide. So I felt worthless. And I was going to take a bunch of painkillers. And I told myself, if this person does not answer, I'm going to kill myself. And luckily that person answered, actually talked me out of it and everything. And I thank that person because I would be right here, sharing my own story and telling you what I've dealt with in my life. I've seen so many teens struggling in their lives because I've been a youth pastor. I've seen the girl cutting herself. I talked her out of it. I've seen a kid in our youth group actually deal with alcohol and knew he dealt with alcohol and tried to talk to him. He didn't listen. He left the youth group, and I've been trying to get in contact with him since. And I know he's still goes in the bars and everything, and he's like older where he can go to the bars now. Because I've been youth leader throughout my church for a couple of years. I also want to tell you about a ministry I am also a part of. It's called Save the Storks. They're based out of Colorado Springs, Colorado. I want to tell you basically the 3 R's of the organization. We reach women and families at the point of decision with our state-of-the-art mobile medical units, aka the Stork van, and not a Stork bus, but not a van. These mobile units or Stork buses are like Lear jets on wheels, plush interiors, massage chairs, and high-end ultrasound machines. We make these vehicles beautiful because women and the life inside them are beautiful. Most of our MMU units are built from Mercedes-Benz Sprinter models, which can be parked anywhere, any parking space, including right outside the door of an abortion clinic. There, a woman is met by a loving counselor in a sonogram offering her a free pregnancy test and ultrasound. She's given resources, education, and love, and there's no anger or anything towards the person when they're trying to talk to these women. 394 women chose life on the New Jersey Stork bus in its first year of operation. They received what they needed to make an informed decision right outside the abortion clinic. I've been on one of these buses, and basically they park outside the abortion clinics, and they have security cameras all over where the woman, they tell the woman that you're protected in here, because they actually have security cameras all over. They can easily push a button to lock the door if someone's trying to come after the woman. If the woman knows, comes and tries to get them off the bus. And we resource pregnancy centers to more efficiently connect with abortion vulnerable women and their communities. And we do this by providing an ultrasound to women right outside the doors of an abortion clinic. They can see the baby in high definition and hear the heartbeat and surround sound on the Stork bus. 90% of the women who see their baby and hear their baby and hear the heartbeat choose life. The relationship doesn't end there. It begins here. These pregnancy resource centers help women from finances to formula throughout their pregnancy and post-birth, whether that's helping with parenting classes or partnering with her to choose a loving adoptive family. This suitable system is changing and saving lives all over the country. Pregnancy resource centers exist all over the country and outnumber abortion clinics 3 to 1. Did you know that 1 out of 3 women in the U.S. will have an abortion in their lifetime? That statistic doesn't change whether you are in a mall, in a grocery store, or in a church. We re-image what it means to be pro-life. Imaging movement that is not fueled by anger, but compassion. We're motivated by grief and brokenness for the hurt abortion brings. No picketing, no poll ticketing, just educating and supporting people. We aren't anti-anything. We are pro-mom, pro-dad, pro-children, pro-child, pro-family. For everyone that is raised, basically, who wants to be part of that movement. And then I have a story of, her name is Valerie. It's one of the women that was actually helped by Save the Storks. Valerie discovered she was pregnant at the worst possible time. She was working on an awesome job and was making plans to go back to school. She had already arranged childcare for her 7-year-old and thought she had her life pretty well figured out. Then on August 20th, she discovered she was pregnant. Thinking she could not support another child at this point in her life, she scheduled an appointment at an abortion clinic closest to her for September 17th. When she arrived at the clinic, she encountered two surprises. The first was a blue stork bus parked outside where a friendly volunteer offered her a free sonogram. It was inside the bus that Valerie received her second surprise. The sonogram showed she was carrying twins. Though overwhelmed, Valerie was assured that God had a plan for her and her 2 little babies. As the counselor mapped out the journey they would take together and listed all the resources that would be provided, Valerie's eyes filled with tears, knowing that she was not alone. 8 months later, she gave birth to 2 of the most beautiful girls in the world. And here's some more stats. 4 out of 5 women who board a stork bus choose life. We have gone from 1 bus to 4 buses and now have 25 buses on the road and 18 more on the way, and they're growing. But there is so much more that needs to be done. 1.9 million women a year still do not have access to this life-saving resource. To reach those women and families, we need your help. I have information on my table back there. You can also go on SaveTheStorks.com. There's a $30 donation. It's $30 a month. And the money does not go to administration costs or anything. The $30 goes to a mom and a baby. And that's guaranteed. But yeah, that's my story and the organization I work with Save the Storks. Thank you.